Hey folks, I hope that you all are very well, and we are going to. So, as you have already seen in the thumbnail and title, that today we're gonna talk about some most important grammar mistakes. Okay, so these grammar mistakes usually people are become very confused whenever they are using such a kind of cases. But I'm going to solve all of these cases each one by one, and I'm going to give you some examples on the screen and you will have to solve them, and believe me, after that I will solve them, and exactly it will be very precise and very easy to understand. Okay, look, our first topic, it's about its versus its. There will be two its. The first one is about its, and the second one, look at it, it apostrophe s. So here are your two examples. The first one is about I have a dog and its name is Tom. Okay, the next one is it's a beautiful garden. So in these two kind of the sentences, I have given four sentences. That's like I have a cat, its fur is soft, and it's a precious book. So within all of these four sentences, I have used its. You will have to say what kind of the problem is in there, okay, in each and every sentence. So let me tell you, in the first sentence, you can see I have a dog. Its name is Tom. Whenever we are using its without having any apostrophe, it means it's a possessive. It's a possessive. Okay, so there will be no apostrophe, only its. Its name is Tom. Whenever in the second one, I have a cat and its fur is soft, its, no apostrophe. Because when we are using it apostrophe s, it means that it's a contracted form of it plus is verb, be verb. Okay, that's why it's is. So you can say it's a precious book. That means it is a precious book. Am I clear? The next one that I had given, it's a beautiful garden. That means it is a beautiful garden. I think it's clear. Our next topic is about, look, this is a 100 rupees note. This is $1 million contract. So within two sentences, there are some mistakes, and you will have to find out what are the mistakes. Look, you can notice that I have written that $1 million and 100 rupees. So there are two factors in this case. You can say 100 rupees, but you cannot say 100 rupees note. Whenever we are using note at the end, we'll have to omit the s from the rupees. We'll have to say this is a 100 rupee note, not rupees. You will have to say this is $1 million contract, not $1 million contract. $1 million will be incorrect. Okay, $1 million will be correct. Okay, so our next one is no ing. Actually, you know, there are some of the words, there are some of the verbs in there where we cannot use the continuous form. Yes, we cannot use the continuous form. We'll have to use only the present indefinite form of those particular verbs. That's like you can say like, love, depend. Okay, and also there are some of the other things that's like recognize. I will give you some more words. So let's watch the examples for the first. So she is liking me now. She is liking me now. In the next sentence, you can see that the decision is depending on the principle. The decision is depending on the principle. The next one, the book is belonging to me. So as you can see, as I have already told you, that all of these three sentences have some major mistakes, as you can recognize them. That she is liking me now, this is absolutely incorrect. So what will be the correct answer? The correct answer will be that she likes me now, not she is liking. So there will be no verb plus ing or no continuous tense. That means she likes me now. Okay, you need not to use any continuous tense. And the next one, the decision is depending on the principle. No, it's damn incorrect. Okay, the decision depends on the principle. You need not to use is depending. Is depending is absolutely grammatically incorrect. Okay, am I clear? In the next one, the book is belonging to me. That means the book is, it's absolutely incorrect. The book belongs to me. Okay, so all of this kind of the sentences, you will have to use the present form of the verb, not ing. Look, actually whenever we're using present continuous tense, that means that is going on that particular moment. That means what I'm going to teach you, I'm teaching you. Okay, or the fan is moving over my head. Okay, someone is going right there. So all of these things are happening right now. What kind of the things, or whatever things are happening right now, these are regarded as the present continuous tense. Okay, but all of this thing, or all of these verbs that I have told you, all of these verbs will be only simple present tense. There will be no continuous. I think I can make you clear. Okay, the next one is about ego versus before. This is absolutely very important. Okay, before moving to ego and before, I just want to give you one more thing, that have you ever reminded that whenever you are writing a letter and at the end you have written that yours faithfully? Am I correct? Yes, yours faithfully or yours truly. But what is the absolutely correct pronunciation of yours? Y-O-U-R-S or Y-O-U-R''s? As I have told you in the very first session, that yours will be Y-O-U-R-S. There will be no comma or no apostrophe. No apostrophe, because this is a possessive. It's not your plus is. It's not a contracted form of your plus is. It's a yours, that is a possessive, so yours will be Y-O-U-R-S. Okay, let's come to the point of ego and before. So you will have to keep in mind, so watch the two sentences at the first, that I met my friend 2 years before. This is the first one. And the second one is I met him 2 years ago, my marriage. So let's find out the mistake between those two sentences. Can you recognize them? Okay, let me clarify you. Whenever we're using ego, we cannot use any object after ego. After ego, there will be only a full stop. Ego will be the ending part. Okay, in the first sentence, you can see that I met my friend 2 years before. Whenever we are using before, we will have to add an object at the end of the sentence. It's needed, it's not needed, it's mandatory. Okay, actually ego is used to show a certain incident or certain time in respect to the present time. I met my friend 2 years ago. That means it's 2022 at present, and I met him in 2020. This is the fraction, and this is the case when we use ego. But when we use before, in the second one, the correct one will be I met him 2 years before my marriage. Before my marriage, there will be a comparison between two past incidents. That my marriage took place in a certain time, and before that 2 years I met him. Okay, so the comparison will be in before, okay, between the two incidents of the past, whereas in case of ego there will be no comparison. That will be only in respect to present time. Well, we just want to signify any case or any incident that took place in the past. So the first answer will be, as I said, I met my friend 2 years ago, and the next one will be I met him 2 years before my marriage. Am I clear? Okay, the last one will be about affect and effect. These both of the two words are extremely confusing. As you can say, they are pronouncing in quite a similar way. Okay, so you people are gonna make some mistakes in this case, but not more than today. Okay, affect, A-F-F-E-C-T, that is affect, not effect. Effect is E-F-F-E-C-T. Actually, affect is the verb form, whereas effect is a noun form. So these are absolutely two different parts of speech. Affect actually works. It works. As I said, it's a verb, so it will work, whereas effect will work as a noun. Okay, so what's the two examples that I given to you? COVID-19 affected the country severely. COVID-19 affected the country severely. The next one is, even the second cup of coffee had no effect on me. Even the second cup of coffee had no effect on me. So, what are the mistakes in these two sentences? The first sentence, you can notice that COVID-19 affected the economy. So it's not affected. Affect is a noun. And in this case, we'll have to use a verb. That is affect. Affect. It worked. Or it worked in a bad way or in a good way. COVID-19, we all know that it actually made a worst condition. That's why COVID-19 affected, not affected. But in the second one, that even the second cup of coffee had no effect on me. Effect. The second one will be effect. In such a way, we can see that COVID-19 had no effect on the animals. Okay, not effect in this case. COVID-19 had no effect on the animals. You heard some or you listened to some of the motivational speakers, but there is no effect on you, or the motivational speeches had no effect on you. In this case, affect and effect are differentiated. I think I can make you clear all of these important words and important topics of the English grammar mistakes. And if you think, guys, it's helpful, and you can, if you find it's really helpful, you can like to our video and you can subscribe to our channel. And we really need your support. Without your support, all of the inventions and all of our efforts will be gone in vain. So like it, subscribe it, share it, and thank you so much for watching it.